Annam Brahma. Food is God. Food nourishes our body and so our soul too. It is very important to cook in the best mood. Be meditative and cook in a positive, universal mind. By being aware of these suggestions, one nourishes oneself, one's family, and whomsoever one serves. Food is an extension of love. So, cook with love. Namaste and welcome on the show. I have a good friend, Derek, who is my student on the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Namaste.
Namaste.
So, I decided to make seasoned vegetable, which is Brussels sprouts. So, we will be making Brussels sprout curry. If we have graphic, then we can start cooking.
So we're going to be cooking Brussels sprout, 1 pound Brussels sprout cut into star shape, 1/2 inch deep, blanch in hot water for 3 minutes, 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 1 teaspoon cumin seed, 2 tablespoons sesame seed, 1 tablespoon garlic grated, 2 tablespoons ginger grated, 1/2 teaspoon jalapeno grated, 1/2 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon chili powder, 3 teaspoons coriander powder, and 1.5 teaspoons cumin powder roasted. A few more ingredients. 1 teaspoon salt, 1 cup water, 1/2 cup peanuts roughly powdered and roasted, 2 teaspoons organic sugar of choice, 2 tablespoons lemon juice, and 1 cup cilantro washed and chopped.
Great. So, first of all, we blanch the Brussels sprouts. First, we cut like a sprout. Okay, Michael? Yes. Yes, we can see the star shape, and we cut in the bake also, star shape. So that, you know, it's ready. And then in boiling water, you put it and let it be there for 5 minutes. And then you put a pot and you put some coconut oil. We did put a little bit so that it starts melting. Put one more.
One more?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when it melts, then you add cumin seed. And you know, we have hands-on class, so Derek is used to cooking that way. But still, you know, always learning is learning is learning, always learning.
1 teaspoon?
Yeah, half, because this is half pound only.
Okay.
Great. And then 1 teaspoon sesame seeds. Great. And they pop, okay. And now half teaspoon of ginger and half teaspoon of garlic. And quarter of jalapeno.
1/4 teaspoon?
Yeah. And then stir it. Yeah, put it up. And some water. Wish you would be here to smell this.
Smells wonderful.
Now we will put all the spices, like turmeric,
How much?
Half, and cumin, this coriander powder 1, quarter.
The chili powder.
Yeah. Now gently put this. Yeah. Because it's going to cook, so you can use hand. We have to add salt. We will be putting on little high heat, so we are putting little more water, so it can get cooked in time. Salt. Half teaspoon of salt. Let it get on cooking. So Derek, why do we hold this plate here?
It's keep from getting the mess everywhere.
It's so simple but so important. It's very, very simple. Why we have spoon holders, but really we need it. So now let it cook for a bit. And Derek, what do you do for living?
So I'm a financial advisor. Have an office down on A Street here in Ashland. We've been here for about 20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So what exactly you do?
So we help people with retirement accounts. We help people with investment accounts. People who need to live off of their investments, especially if they need income in old age. That's most of what we do.
Wow.
So.
Well done.
Yep.
With Derek, his mom also attending my cooking classes.
Yep.
And she enjoys it so much.
Yeah.
Maybe because of you, she came to the class.
She did. She did.
And what do you like best about the cooking class?
The cooking class. What I like best is that it's a small group, and that you take the time to explain what we're going to cook that night and where it comes from, the history around each dish, and it's very intimate. And we get to sit down and eat all together, so you meet new people. It's very fun.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it is so important to sit together and eat together. Sometimes we are little bit too many, so we really squeeze, but we enjoy. And then they all become friends for many years.
Yeah.
So that is a really fun thing. Some good news from my side. We have TV award night and I won 3 awards. The first one was Best Well-Being and Lifestyle Show. And the second one was the Show of the Year Award. Woo! There are so many smart people, I don't know why they gave me. And the third one was Lifetime Achievement Awards. So thank you everybody for voting for my shows, and thank you for keep on watching my show for 20 years. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really, really appreciate. Shop and Cart always sponsors my show, and I'm so very thankful to Shop and Cart. And my next cooking classes are starting from March 3 every Tuesday. And for the cooking class, for the cookbook, you can call me. My phone number 541-4864-9620. And my books are available through Bloomsbury Bookstore, Co-op, Masala, Karma, Specialty Indian Food Store, or from me. So get it, but start cooking and you'll enjoy cooking always. So now we will move to the second dish.
Okay.
So if we can have a graphic for the second dish, please.
Okay, the second dish is going to be coconut chutney. We're going to need 1/2 fresh coconut, chopped or grated. I think today we're going to use 3 tablespoons of desiccated grated coconut, 1½ cups yogurt, 1/2 teaspoon ginger and chili paste, 2 tablespoons cilantro washed and chopped, 1 teaspoon sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon cumin seed powder, and salt to taste.
Can you put that
And then
bit?
also 1 teaspoon oil, 1/8 teaspoon mustard seed, 1 teaspoon uradal, pinch of asafoetida, and 2 to 3 curry leaves cut in small pieces.
Thank you. So, can you pull that brick here?
Yep.
Then people can see. Great. So this is our coconut. I have made bigger amount from home, and here we'll make smaller amount. So put salt, half teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of sugar, half teaspoon of ginger, the same. Wet spoon, always wet, dry spoon, dry.
Sorry, Kumud, you said 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a tiny bit of jalapeno.
Okay.
And 4 spoon of this. Take it in there. This is homemade yogurt. Homemade yogurt is not so solid like the outside one, but you know, there is no preservative, there is nothing, so that is a good thing about it. To mix. Great. And now please put this part in the second burner. Let this be inside. Yeah. And put a tiny bit of oil. And you know, lesser than quarter of mustard seeds.
Okay.
We are going to use a new ingredient in this, and that is urad dal. Urad dal, in look, it looks like moong dal, but the taste is very different. We just look at the camera.
Yep.
Just hold it for the camera. Just stay there only, and he will catch you. Yes, it's white in color, and whole urad dal is black in color. Oh, what happens if you don't cover the pot?
Ah, here we go. Starts to pop.
Yeah. So add 1 teaspoon of urad dal and some cumin seeds.
Okay.
Put it right now.
1 teaspoon?
Half.
Half. Good.
And some asafoetida.
Okay.
Yeah, enough. Hold the pot. We don't want now fire. And now this is curry leaves. We will put it, and then I will show and talk about it. Now
Okay.
you can put it in this. Yeah. Mix it with.
Okay. Do you want this?
Part is hard, so
Yep.
it should go on the mat.
Okay.
Great. You see, everything matters, and we all know, but we all forget also. And I have seen many people's counter all that. And cilantro. Now, at home, what I do, I put in the grinder So then it gets nice greenish color. But here it's very difficult. I mean, it makes a lot of noise, so we'll put the fresh cilantro like that only.
Okay.
And now brick can go there and no. Derek is so tall and I'm so short, so I decided to sit up but can't stay up for long. So the brick goes there and then the chutney goes on it.
Okay. Okay.
Great. And now let us check what is happening with our curry. Good. It's cooking away. Stir it. We'll add tiny bit more water. Because it is on high heat, so it drinks water fast or burns away water fast. Now we will add sugar, lemon juice and some peanut powder.
Okay.
So 1 big spoon of fill it up. And I say little more is better than little less. That goes with all Indian cooking. And a teaspoon of sugar and roughly 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Lemon juice is always good. You can never have lesser. And let it cook little longer, then we will show everybody. Higher the heat, you need more water. Cover the pot. This will go here when it is ready. Not yet. So I want to talk about the curry leaves. This is curry leaves. Show to the camera here. So, you know, curry leaves is in the Western term, but we call it neem leaves. Okay, got it. So you can set it here.
Set it where?
Anywhere. It can go in front so people can see later on also.
Okay.
So neem is very healthy. There are 2 kinds of neem tree. One is bitter neem and one is sweet neem. The sweet neem is edible. You can eat it if you like the taste. Otherwise also it gives the fragrance in your chutney. So it's edible and it's really very good. It cleans our blood and it tastes very good too. It's kind of one kind of herb. And the bitter neem is very medicinal. It is to use outside the skin. Anybody has any skin problems, any trouble, people have lice in the hair, then we boil it in the water and put the water, cool water in their head, or in India we put oil. So always in oil also we boil in the oil curry leaves and put it in the hair. And who has severe diabetes, they drink juice out of bitter neem leaves, and that prevents or it does not let it happen more than what it is. So it's really very, very, very healthy. Even in olden time, we all have done brush, disposable brush with the stick of the bitter neem tree. So it's really very, very healthy. And you know, even ginger, turmeric roots are so very healthy. In winter time, one should eat lots of ginger, quite some turmeric fresh. And turmeric roots, they are expensive. They're around $15 a pound, but you don't need so much. You need so very little. So buy one or two root at a time, chop it, wash, soak it for a little while, wash it very well. If any bad skin, take it out and then chop. If you like julienne, you can make julienne. If you like bigger piece, make bigger piece. If you want to grate in your curry, grate, however, but eat. People make tea out of it, honey, ginger, and turmeric tea, and that is very healthy also. So no matter how, but keep on using. Today in the morning, of course, I cooked for 12 people because we have big staff here. I made this whole bottle pack to the top, grated ginger. And of course, I made at home big food to bring here. But you see, out of whole bottle, this much is left. So if you want to use, you can use lots of ginger. And in my cooking class also, I say use more. In my recipe book, I don't say too much more because recipe book goes all over the world, and people, everybody don't have the same taste what Ashland people have. So it's very important to use as much ginger you can. Just stir the vegetable, please. Yeah. You see, if you are a good cook, you can tell that when it's going to be, water is going to be absorbed. Good, the dish is ready actually. We'll put some little bit of water more. It never requires this much water, but because I want a dish to get cooked in time, so I put it on pretty high heat. So we'll put some cilantro inside. The neem leaves are really very good. Okay, you can put it here.
Here, you want me to pour it
Not
out?
all,
Just a few.
as many can fit in. Great. You see? Did you ever cook any Indian food before?
No, not like this.
You see?
This is much better than anything I cooked before. Everything before was out of a jar.
And in few lessons, he could cook. So it's a live example how easy it is to cook. Only you should have desire to do. Make up your mind that yes, I want to do, and you will be able to do it. Okay, this also will go on the mat.
Okay.
When you finish cooking, always your part should go away, especially with the electrical plate, because it's still hot for a pretty long time. And especially dish like rice, if you leave it on that only, then it doesn't work, you know. Let us fill this bowl with more chutney here. And fill it up.
Okay.
So it feels good. And then mix it very well. You know, abundance is so much fun. I love it. And when you have more food, you can invite people or you can give them. When you go to work, you can give them that, look, I have extra food. Would you like to share with me? And I don't think anybody would say no. And when you cook at home, these possibilities are there. Because when you cook little bit more and you can share with somebody, and by sharing, you also get so much joy, and maybe sometimes you also get it back from them. So that is another advantage. What is your hobby, Derek?
Hobby? Well, cooking right now, but I enjoy mountain biking and going to plays here in town. Yeah. So,
Yay.
yep.
And Derek has a daughter, and he thinks
A
that,
vegetarian daughter who would very much, like to take your class.
wow,
Yeah.
she's a vegetarian.
She is.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know, when parents are not vegetarian and children decide to be vegetarian, really it's such a huge struggle.
It is. It's been a challenge to come up with new dishes. So this has been really helpful.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we understand that, you know, chips and ice cream is not only
Yeah.
vegetarian food, and they need to have a nourished food. So this is the easiest way. You know, just 4 lessons, and I guarantee that you can follow every recipe from my cookbook, and you can follow any recipe from other Indian people's cookbook. But you know, prime, if you learn little bit, then it becomes so much easy. What do you say?
It's a lot easier than I thought it was.
Yeah, and practical. You know,
Yep.
when you do practically, otherwise, you know, today also Derek knew that he is going to be my guest, and he opened the spice box and he started learning which one is what. I mean, you know, there is more interest. There is, then now any store he goes to, he will see. Any recipe he reads, he will see what ingredients are there. So our knowledge expands. We learn new way of using the things,
Yeah.
like sesame seeds in oil, perhaps, you know, you
Yep.
might never have done before. Urad dal you never knew before.
Never knew ghee,
Yeah.
coconut oil, all things I hadn't used before.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and they always have few choices. What do you want to cook in? Ghee or coconut oil or grapeseed oil or avocado oil, and they experiment. Yay! Thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming on the show. Thank you, my viewers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for always watching my show. Thank you.
yay. It's fun.